Today marks something very special for the squad, as it is the debut of the legend YOGI BERRA playing catcher for me. I haven't seen anything too amazing out of this guy, but I was ready to part ways with Jonathan Lucroy, seeing as I've had him for pretty much the entire season, over half of Season Ivy, and the entirety of Season Cove. So with that being said, I decided to bring in YOGI BERRA, another lefty bat for the lineup, which you can never go wrong with getting. So that's very exciting to see, and I think he brought some extra pep into the clubhouse, because Curtis Granderson leads off with a home run, and then on an error by the center fielder, Ian Kinzer winds up on third base. So we are in prime position to take an early lead, which is exactly what we want in the first inning. Reggie Jackson hitting the liner to left field, and Ian Kinzer testing his fielder, and the relay throw is late. So 2-0, bringing up Orlando Cepeda. 1-2 counts, or 2-1 count, and he's ripping a hanging curveball out of the yard. So 3-0 in this early stage of the game, which is exactly what we can ask for, especially when I made this stupid mistake of keeping Aaron Nola, the 83 overall silver pitcher, in my starting rotation. I had him in there just because I was playing some play versus CPU games, grinding out some team epics, which you'll see a debut or two tomorrow. No spoilers, of course. And I also had to do. Also, it's for the program, the Roy Oswald's Impact Veteran Program. You have to get like a win and 8 strikeouts with the Phillies player. Sadly, I didn't even get that done. I never got him as my pitcher, which sucked. But with that being said, I accidentally left him in the game, and I really think that gave him a window just to get all 3 runs back. Already he has 2 back, which I was not expecting. And then here with Melvin Upton Jr., he makes it 3. So now with more speed on the bases, he is threatening to go up, to take the lead here. He's got a man on second with 93 speed with Buddy Bell off the bat, and I missed location here. But thank God Reggie Jackson is able to get there. It wasn't too hard hit. Don't know how. It was right in the middle. But that's going to lead up to YOGI BERRA's first ever at-bat as a St. Louis prospect. Hoping to get something going, man, to retake that lead, reclaim it, maybe get at least 1 run back this inning. We do have the bottom of the lineup coming out. I'm pretty sure he's the 8-hole, so obviously he's got to pretty much hit extra bases, and that's exactly what he does. First pitch he sees, he hits a double. I thought that was out off the bat. I'm like, no way he hits it out on his first at-bat. But, of course, my pitcher's not able to bring him home. So I ended up bringing Chris Medlin in because I'm thinking, Aaron Nola is doing nothing for me right now. 3 runs in 1 inning. That's horrible. And then Medlin, this is not unlike him. He allows a home run to Jonathan Lucroy. So when I'm bringing this guy in, he has great longevity on the mound. I'm hoping 3, 4, 5 innings maybe out of this guy is what I'm hoping for. He's basically a starter out of my bullpen. I pitched so well with him. He doesn't have the most overpowering stuff, but if you can spot your fastball, you can spot your changeup with Chris Medlin, you will be in very good shape. Besides that 1 home run, he's looking pretty good. And I honestly had like a less than 2 ERA with him coming into the game, so I'm really not too worried about him. We just need to keep the offense going again, retake the lead. He starts to get locked in, besides that stupid little blue pip by none other than Jonathan Lucroy again. Maybe I need to pick up that team epic Jonathan Lucroy. I finished the Brewers collection, so maybe I should pick up that team epic. But he has his pitcher coming up next, and we're going to be able to hopefully get him out. I'm not really trying to let the pitcher get any hits, get any stupid rallies started. So 0-2 counts. We're going with the curveball here, which is pretty gnarly. And we're going to get him to swing and miss. So thank God, out of the inning, that's 3 innings pitched by him, second, third, and fourth. So we're already getting exactly what we want out of him. Besides the 1 run, we're looking pretty good. I decided, I'm just going to leave him in the game. 1 out already. I'm really not thinking there's any hope of getting anything started this inning. And, I want to get 1 or 2 more innings out of him. So I'm really thinking, let's just go ahead and let him hit. And that was a great decision because he rips the ball into right field, tags it completely. His right fielder runs into the wall and falls down. If he has anything better in the speed department, he'll be on third base just because that right fielder fell down. So we get the top of the lineup with a man on second, Curtis Granderson, and we have a great righty-lefty matchup, which I'm in love with right now. And then we got a switch hitter coming up next as well. So Curtis Granderson making him pay on a hanging curveball. He wasn't able to get it with his outstretched glove, and Chris Medlin's able to score. I was really tentative going from first to second there, so Granderson ended up staying at first. Next guy up is going to poke a ball in between the third baseman and shortstop. So we got first and second for the 97 Ian Kinsler, who is on deck coming up to the plate. And guess what, guys? He is here to crack it open. We want to lead. We got it. Ian Kinsler is the man on a mission, man. Ever since I got this guy, I've gotten two pretty solid players. Buddy Bell, which is okay, you know. He's not going to be my everyday third baseman in the future, but Ian Kinsler got to be one of the best second basemen in the game right now, and I'm loving it. And he shows why right there with that 3-run homer. And now Chris Medlin, all he's got to do is keep the lead. Bottom six, and he does exactly that, you know. He's pitched the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth innings, and he was only allowed the 1 run, and that's exactly what I can ask for. Finally, he's getting his break. Michael Brantley pinch hitting, and he sends one deep as well. That is, I think, our third or fourth home run already. So Granderson had one, Ian Kinsler had one, Cepeda had one, and now Michael Brantley. So we're looking pretty good in the power department. After a double by Curtis Granderson, tall guy is going to move him over to third base on a slow little ground ball, and then Kinsler's going to ground out to shortstop, but that's going to score the run because there were only 1 out. I honestly forgot there was only 1 out when I got the hit. So we have a 9-4 lead coming up, and I bring in Rysel Iglesias, and Buddy Bell just makes him pay on a bad sinker, I guess. I was surprised that, you know, we got launched off the bat. I thought it was a little outside, a little out the zone, and he sent it deep to center field. So we're looking to get 1 run back, and we're going to send a ball right to third base. I'm pretty sure this is the top of the 9th inning now. We're pretty much getting Mark Melanson warmed up. 2 outs now with Kinsler up, hoping to get maybe an insurance run or two. You know, Kinsler's the man to start a rally. That's all you can really. That's all he does, really. He gets hits, starts rallies, hits dingers, obviously, but he's just going to ground out to second base, sending us to the bottom of the 9th inning for Mark Melanson, who is hoping to get the save. 9-6 lead. Honestly, Melanson's been great, so I'm really not worried at all. He's got Melvin Upton Jr. starting off. 0-2 count, knuckle curve, nasty strikeout to start the inning, bringing up Buddy Bell, who, you know, is fresh off his home run, and he is looking to start another rally with a single rip into left field. So, not what I'm hoping for. I mean, we obviously got the first out, so it's not horrible. And then, man, that was a horrible pitch by me. Tagging Jonathan Lucroy on the knuckle curve right in the back. He's probably not too happy. He probably was going to pull up Bryce Harper there and charge the mound, but you know, that was a pretty intense moment there. Not exactly what we want to do. Next batter, 0-1 count, first and second, and he is going to swing. And, man, I go to second base, get the first out, but we're the ball was hit just slow enough to avoid the double play. Ian Kinsler. Yeah, he does the same thing for me, too. Driving in RBI, so he is threatening hard right now. And he has Ken Griffey Jr. Granted, it is just the Reds' Ken Griffey Jr., but this man rakes. He really does. Thank God, though, I am able to get him to pop out on a very inside fastball. Jammed him up real good, ending the game where it lied. So, crazy game. Really crazy game, to be honest. Back and forth, high scoring, high power, which is what you love to see. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, hit that like button. If you guys enjoying the content lately, hit that subscribe button as well, guys. But with that being said, I'm over and out, and I'll talk to all of you beautiful people later. See ya.